A Live with Kelly and Mark fan has been invited by Kelly Ripa to appear on the show every day. After one of the show's competitors lost a game, the fan booed Mark. A competitor by the name of Nick called in to play Stump Mark on Friday's broadcast. In the game's Stump Mark, a player gives Mark, 52, two statements, and he must determine which of them is true. The caller earns a prize if he makes a false guess. On the other hand, the participant loses and receives nothing if his guess is accurate. Kelly, 53, claimed that Mark had been losing a lot lately and that he intended to keep losing on Friday. That everything changed, though. The man grew up on a mini farm or grew up on an apple orchard, according to the two hints. Mark made his choice after questioning Nick together with Kelly. Nick was raised on a small farm, as Mark had surmised. Kelly let out a moan as Nick affirmed that the live host was correct. With his wife sitting with her arms crossed, Mark gave a triumphant pump to his fist. Reactions from the crowd were divided. While some were applauding, a small percentage of them were jeering. When Kelly realized, she burst out laughing and turned to face the spectator. She urged them, "Would you please come to the show every day?" Telling the caller, "I'm getting booed here, Nick," Mark answered. As Mark apologized for not awarding Nick the prize, Kelly burst out laughing. But Nick did get the Pack Your Bags trivia question right, and as a result, he was able to win a trip to Vancouver, Canada. Kelly has ridiculed her spouse on live television before. Mark was made fun of by Kelly earlier this week in the opening segment for being too extra. She became enraged when she saw that Mark had put his finger back on even though he hadn't worn it the day before. "What's going on with your finger?" Kelly put to the performer. "I have been monitoring it. Your last day with the cast was last Friday, and I have it noted on my calendar." After October 13, Mark told his wife that although he was not need to wear a cast anymore, his doctor had recommended that he wear it during specific hours of the day. "I spoke to my doctor, and she said, please put it on at night, because you never know what's going to happen at night," he recalled. "And when I work out." Mark acknowledged that last Friday he compared it to the finger on his other hand that wasn't hurt after removing the cast from his wounded finger. The host continued by saying that, when examining his two fingers, they had all looked straight, but that following a 2-hour period, the recuperating finger had not. Mark disclosed that although his cast was a little bit of a crutch at the moment, it will come off soon. Kelly made fun of her spouse, calling him a drama queen who loved being injured. Mark totally concurred with Kelly's statement.